and welcome to SVG-TV News for Friday, October 16th, 2015. I am Jennifer Richardson with the details. Schools across St. Vincent and the Grenadines celebrated World Food Day today under the theme Social Protection and Agriculture, breaking the cycle of rural poverty. SVG-TV News visited some schools during the course of the day to get a look at some of the activities held in recognition of World Food Day. At the C.W. Prescott Primary, the children in their various grades were assigned different fruits and vegetables which were put on display. The children were also educated as to the various ways in which they can use their particular fruit or vegetable. The Bethel High School held an unconventional gathering with displays of fruits and vegetables. Their main attraction was a modeling event of fruits and vegetables. The West St. George Secondary School held a competition between the different forms in which the students put together presentations of fruits or vegetables. Here is what some of the teachers had to say about the activities carried out today.
Grade has chosen a local produce and they're having a display and a demonstration. For example, one of the grades chose bananas, so they're having a display of the different varieties of bananas and the products that are made from bananas. We have just seen a demonstration where the teacher showed the students how to make banana pie, and also later on she'll be showing the students how to roast banana. We have another grade that chose the coconut and the products that are being made from the coconut. We have the tart, the sugar cake, we have the copra and others. We have different grades doing the fruits and vegetables. They will be also making fruit juices and also display these products and the different vegetables.
See how we can transfer things within the agriculture by growing our own food. Even if it's a simple kitchen garden at home, or even using local agricultural produce, and how we can reuse it within our homes. Even within our modeling segment, we show you from the produce itself. We're using things like plantains that are local to the island, and we're showing you different uses of the plantains at the end of the show.
Every year, the Environmental Club, we are responsible for ensuring that our students learn about World Food Day. So today, October 16th, we're celebrating World Food Day, and some of the activities included students preparing different dishes, bringing fruits and displaying in their class, giving a little explanation as to how we use these foods and the benefits of eating such food.
Meanwhile, the Fancy Government School also hosted a food exhibition today as part of the World Food Day celebrations. Most of the items on display were made from local produce. The school's exhibition was held under the theme of local foods in SVG to coincide with the World Food Day theme of social protection and agriculture, breaking the cycle of rural poverty. Dominica's Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, in a letter sent to Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, expressed his country's gratitude for the assistance provided to his people and country following the devastation and loss of lives and property caused by Tropical Storm Erica. In the letter dated September 29, 2015, the Dominican leader said he acknowledged with profound gratitude SVG's government's contribution of 100,000 Eastern Caribbean dollars towards the Dominica relief and recovery efforts. Skerrit said they also deeply appreciate the deployment of healthcare providers to assist the people of Dominica during their time of need. As for the Bailey bridges also provided by SVG's government, Skerrit says they have been installed, which have helped to improve communication and access for the people in the devastated areas. The Dominica Prime Minister further stated that with the support from countries such as St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the people of Dominica will come out of this calamity a stronger and more united people. Chief Statistic Officer Gatlin Roberts is urging Vincentians to use the statistical data on SVG to gain more knowledge about the country. Roberts was speaking at an open presentation yesterday at the Administrative Complex in observance of Caribbean Statistics Day, celebrated on October 15th, and World Statistics Day, which will be observed on Monday, October 20th, under the theme Better Data, Better Lives. According to Roberts, this year's theme emphasizes the critical role of high-quality official statistical information in analysis, which helps to inform policy decision making in support of sustainable development.
It is an event that we see as being very important to highlight to the world what we do as statisticians. And even though from time to time we embark on activities to share with persons what we do and what kind of information we have available, how that information can help them, we still have a long way to go because we still have quite a bit of problems getting persons, data providers, to engage with us when we ask for data, when we ask for information, particularly when we are conducting a census or a survey. And we are trying, through our small efforts, to change the culture and also to get the population to become more, to consume data more. Because I also find that in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the data that we produce is not used as widely and it is not used as we would like.
Roberts notes that general statistics are for anyone who has a real use for it, adding that statistics reflect the importance of sustainable national statistical capacity to produce reliable and timely statistics and indicators, measuring a country's progress.
When it was done in 2010, it focused on careers, but since then we are focusing on our data, what we do, where we get our data from, how the data can be used. And persons may be of the view that the data we provide is only for government. That is not so. It is for every Vincentian. All and sundry is welcome to use our data as long as they have a use for it. But some of the data that we produce is sensitive data, as in, for instance, a census or a survey where we do establishments. We know that persons would not be comfortable with their information being shared. Their competitors, in case of a business, will know all their information. So those data that we collect is covered by Confidentiality Act, the Census and Statistics Act. So while we can put the data together and share it to show the group and just in its branding, we cannot share it at the individual level. So I cannot make your data available to anybody. I cannot make a business establishment's data available to anybody. It has to be an aggregated form.
We sincerely apologize for the poor quality of that particular insert. The police are investigating the circumstances surrounding a fire which destroyed a section of a building at Kittel's, housing the office of the ruling Unity Labour Party candidate for the South Leeward seat, Senator Jomo Thomas. According to the police, the fire, which started approximately at midnight on Thursday, October 15th, 2015, gutted the top wooden floor section of the building, which was utilized as a bar and waiting area. However, the ground floor of the concrete area of the building, which facilitated the office of the ULP's candidate, was not damaged. In a statement issued on his Facebook page, Senator Thomas described the incident as a strange occurrence, coming less than a month after the successful office rebranding and a magnificent showing at his political rally in Retreat, Vermont last Sunday. The Facebook post further commended all Labour comrades in South Leeward and across the country to remain calm and continue with their work. Senator Thomas says that they cannot afford to be distracted as they got an elections to win and a country to build. He also urged his supporters to go forward with their work, which he says he is confident of the victory. He ended with the terminology, power to the people. The police say the cause of the fire is not yet known. Meanwhile, on his Facebook page, opposition MP for South Leeward, Nigel Nature Stevenson, also appealed for calm and sent commiseration to Senator Thomas. He stated that in this heightened political season, speculations may be rife and the New Democratic Party and his campaign do not support any acts of violence or destruction of property. Stevenson further stated that they will continue to conduct their campaign peacefully and ask all concerned to do the same. He concluded the statement with a call for the police to thoroughly investigate the incident and to take the appropriate actions based on the outcome of such investigation. The Ministry of Education is commending the corporate world for helping to educate the nation. At the handing over of 3 bursaries by the government, that's the General Employees Credit Union, GECU, earlier this week, Acting Senior Education Officer Yvette Antoine thanked GECU for its initiative and called on other entities to do the same.
It's no doubt that the world is experiencing hard economic times, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines is no exception. So when corporate citizens, even under financial constraints, find it possible to make such contributions to their members' education, we offer them high commendations. Again, thank you, GECU, and may God continue to bless you. To the recipients of these bursaries, I am imploring you not only to use the money wisely, but work hard and excel, so that your credit union will be proud of you.
Chief Executive Officer of GECU, Lennox Bowman, says GECU will continue to play its part in the education of Vincentians at all levels.
We are education driven. We have always been blessed to have presidents and boards in the past that focus a lot on education. Many of them educators themselves. And we have approached education at all levels of the organization and at all levels of the country. We have education programs geared and policies and training policies geared towards educating our members. We have programs geared towards educating our staff, and certainly programs geared towards educating our membership. We go out from time to time and we talk to our membership and by extension the communities. We educate our members in terms of financial literacy. We take part in the ECCB Financial Literacy Month. We have, as the President said, over 35 schools, which a big part of that is education.
Zimran Edwards, a resident of Otley Hall, will know his fate at the next practical sitting of the criminal session at the High Court in Kingstown on a charge of wounding with intent. The order was given by Chief Magistrate Rayshon Brong on Thursday, October 15th, at the conclusion of a preliminary inquiry in an effort to determine whether there was enough evidence for the matter to go before the court. Edwards is said to have armed himself with a cutlass at his home at Otley Hall on September 18, 2013, and inflicted multiple wounds to the body of Gregory Oliver. Following the incident, Edwards was admitted at the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, where he spent 87 days. He also had to seek medical attention at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Barbados.